Shortly after A New Hope, Luke would come face to face with the man he believed killed his father, Darth Vader, but their first encounter didn't go as you would expect. In the 2015 Marvel Star Wars comic issues number 1 through 3, Luke, Han, Leia, and Chewbacca infiltrate an Imperial weapons factory, where their mission was to take out the factory. As they begin to sneak around, Luke senses a disturbance in the Force, where Luke goes off on his own and finds a bunch of prisoners in a cage. After defeating a guard, Luke frees the prisoners and meets back up with Han and Leia, when suddenly, an Imperial shuttle arrives belonging to none other than Darth Vader. Chewbacca tries to cause a distraction, letting the others escape, when Luke, once again, reaches out with the Force and talks with Ben, telling him that Vader is here, and Ben tells Luke to run, but he's too late, as Luke is now face to face with the man who murdered his father, or so he believes. Vader taunts Luke, saying he holds a Jedi's weapon, but he's no Jedi. Vader then asks who Luke is, and Luke replies that Vader killed his father, as Vader says he's killed many fathers, so he'll have to be more specific, as Luke charges at Vader, who knocks him to the ground easily. Vader says that Luke just isn't worth his time, as Luke says he saw Vader kill Master Kenobi on the Death Star, as Vader snatches Luke's lightsaber with the Force. Vader says that Obi-Wan gave him a lightsaber, but never taught him how to properly use it. It says that Obi-Wan never made much of a master anyway. Vader tells Luke to lead him to the rebel who destroyed the Death Star, or he'll join his father, where Luke says he'd rather die. Just as Vader was about to cut Luke down, he looks at Luke's lightsaber, pondering the weapon. Vader says he knows this weapon, as it once belonged to him, but before he can finish his thought, an Imperial walker crashes in and stops their battle, or you could call it that, where it was actually Han Solo who was piloting the walker. Luke tells everyone to stay away from him when one of the prisoners is stabbed by Luke's lightsaber as Vader begins cutting them down one by one. Luke asks for Ben to help kill Vader, which isn't very Jedi-like. Then asks Ben what has he done. Luke blames himself, saying it's all his fault, when he sees a speeder and gets an escape plan. Han attempts to crush Vader with the walker, who grabs one of its legs with the Force, where Han fires the blasters and is able to stun Vader as they make their escape. Luke, who sees a lightsaber on the ground, grabs it and makes his way out of the factory, where Vader emerges, saying to leave the boy to him. Luke catches up to Han and Leia as they make their escape to the Falcon. Luke says not to wait for him, as he plans to divert Vader's attention, as Vader now grabs a speeder of his own and begins his chase after Luke, saying Luke won't outrun him this time. Luke blasts the power core as he apologizes to his late father and believes he'll never be a Jedi like him, as Luke barely escapes the explosion. As he gets on the Falcon with the others, Vader sees them depart the planet. Vader talks to himself a bit, saying that the boy is Obi-Wan's last great hope, and Obi-Wan died protecting him, but Vader says he's untrained and there's no one left to teach him, and that the dark side always wins. Silly Vader, there is someone to train Luke, the former Grand Master of the Order, Yoda. But if you want to learn why Yoda didn't want to train Luke in the first place, you can click on this video right here. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.